Hello, Namaskar. I am Dr. Priya Bhatnagar, your psychologist, friend, academician, back with you again today, sharing yet another imperative concern of our younger ones, that is, children. दोस्तों आज हम बात करेंगे उस एरिया की जहाँ पर आपको लगता होगा कि बच्चे में ऐसा कभी भी कुछ नहीं हो सकता, और मैं बात कर रही हूँ डिप्रेशन की। जी हाँ, डिप्रेशन की। बड़ों को लगता है कि बच्चों में डिप्रेशन ये कैसे हो सकता है, दिस इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल। बट लेट मी टेल यू डियर फ्रेंड्स, depression has captured our younger ones a lot. If I share some statistics with you, 16% of the younger ones are affected with depression. जहाँ पर ये टर्म हम बच्चों के साथ एसोसिएट नहीं करते हैं, वहीं पर ये टर्म का यूज़, मिसयूज़ और अब्यूज़ भी हम देखते हैं। हम कभी भी नहीं सोच पाते कि हमारा बच्चा एक डिप्रेसिव दौर से गुज़र रहा होगा। वी कैन नेवर इमेजिन, वी कैन नेवर कंसिडर, वी कैन नेवर एक्सेप्ट। We feel that why? My child? No, my child cannot have depression. It's not that. It must be something else. It must be some shallowness of the mood. It must be something, other very temporary in his life or her life. But parents, sorry to tell you that no, your child can be susceptible to depression as much as you can be susceptible to depression. स्कूल्स के साथ काम करते हुए बहुत बारी हमें पेरेंट्स ये बताते हैं, टीचर्स कंप्लेन करती हैं कि कुछ बच्चे, एक दो बच्चे क्लास में बहुत लोनेस ऑफ मूड एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं. देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ लॉस ऑफ इंटरेस्ट इन एक्टिविटीज़. There is a sense of withdrawal in relationships. The child does not want to go out. There is a lack of concentration in academics. There is constant state of fatigue experienced by the child. There's a sense of worthlessness, hopelessness experienced by the child. And when this is shared to the parents, many times the parents say, no ma'am, it must not be anything serious, it cannot be depression, कुछ और होगा. थोड़ा सा हमें यहाँ पर अपना बैंडविड्थ इंक्रीज़ करते हुए ये समझना है कि बच्चा भी डिप्रेशन में हो सकता है, और डिप्रेशन कोई बड़ों की चीज़ नहीं है. ये वो बीमारी नहीं है. It's just a fluctuation in the state of mood, which your child can have as much as you can have. So we have to understand that the child can be an equal prey of depression. बहुत जगह पे पेरेंट्स ऐसा होता है कि बच्चा एक डिफ़िकल्ट दौर से गुज़र रहा होता है, और जनरली इसका जो एज रेंज है डिफ़िकल्टी का, वो टीनेजिंग में ज़्यादा आता है. बट दिस डज नॉट मीन दैट चाइल्डहुड डिप्रेशन हैपन्स टू टीनेजर्स. If I again share some statistics with you, the age range can be from 5 years, 4.5, 5 years to 17, 18 years. 5 साल का बच्चा भी डिप्रेशन में हो सकता है. ये एक कांस्टेंट नेगोशिएशन, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट जो बच्चे के मन में चलता है, ये उसका एक बाय प्रोडक्ट हो सकता है. बच्चे की इमोशंस की जो एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, अगर उसको वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग ना मिले, अगर बच्चा सही समय पर सही तरीके से नहीं समझा जाए, तो वो वल्नरेबल हो सकता है. बहुत जगह पर ये देखा जाता है parental expectations can lead to depression, it can lead to anxiety. Child's expectations from own self can lead to depression. Maybe then a lot of anxiety can also comorbid with it. Anxiety can accompany. So when the child faces a lot of pressure from the parents as well as from the self, then what does child eventually develop? The child develops a sense of fear of failure. कहीं मैं फेल ना हो जाऊं. So with that fear of failure is what the child operates upon. And at times, this fear of failure has a spilling over effect and it starts coloring the self of the child, where the child starts developing self-doubt, and which may further lead to low levels of self-confidence and self-esteem. जहाँ पर बच्चा अपने आप से प्यार नहीं करता, जहाँ उसको अपने आप से वर्थ नहीं आता, वहाँ पर बच्चे का लो फील होना, सैडनेस आना बहुत ही नॉर्मल एस्पेक्ट है. One has to understand, friends, that depression can be very common with children, especially with today's increasing time and stressors. It can have a very strong invite. We have to be aware of the fact that yes, depression can be there. If we know early signs and symptoms, of course we can correct it, of course we can manage it. And it's not something to hide about, it's just to have an acceptance over it. If your child shows certain signs and symptoms, maybe something like extreme lowness of mood, sadness, irritability, loss of interest in any kind of activity, either marginal increase or absolute decrease in appetite, loss of sleep, feelings of worthlessness, helplessness, extreme withdrawal from social relations, not wanting to go out, not wanting to talk even to his or her friends, wanting to stay in one room, darkening the room with switching off the lights. If these are certain symptoms that your child shows, please get alert, parents. Perhaps it is not just temporary lowness of mood. And if these symptoms exist for more than 2 weeks, please seek professional help. This is where perhaps your child is showing early signs of depression. Of course, when I would say depression, you would want to know what would be the causes. क्या होगा जिसकी वजह से बच्चे को डिप्रेशन हो रहा होगा? इसके बहुत सारे causes होते हैं. It could be a neurological imbalance, neurotransmitter imbalance. It could be a genetic endowment. It could be various psychological stressors that the child could be going through. As simple as something which is not being treated fairly at home, comparisons drawn between siblings, or maybe bullying at school, or maybe friends not treating the child properly. It could be very simple aspects, but they could be simple to you. They are not simple to the child. They have hit the child hard. Yes, the psyche could be fragile. So we have to understand, and we have to delve into the reason. What could be the possible reason? One has to here give an unconditional acceptance to the child. and not tell the child, oh डिप्रेशन ये बच्चों को तो नहीं होता है, ये तुम्हारी उम्र नहीं है डिप्रेशन की, अभी डिप्रेशन होगा तो आगे जाके क्या करोगे. We just have to understand, parents, that the child at this point of time, in this age and stage of life, is going through a difficult time. So what we have to do here is just give unconditional acceptance and support to the child. We have to build support system for the child. Your support can make the child believe in his or her own self. Like it's always said, parents' voice becomes the inner voice of the child. The way you talk to your child, that becomes the inner voice of the child. Which means if you tell the child that you are nothing, you cannot ever do anything good, तुम किसी काम के नहीं हो, कभी भी अच्छा नहीं कर सकते, तुमसे कुछ उम्मीदें नहीं रखनी चाहिए. जब आप अपने बच्चे को ऐसा बोलेंगे, बच्चा अपने आप से यही बोलेगा. If you talk to your child in the most negative manner, if you issue statements like this, most negative statements like this, the child starts believing in such statements. The child starts taking them as a fact. And the child feels, if in the entire world my parents cannot have belief in me, who else will have it? That's the question for the child. That's a constant state of negotiation within the child. It's a space of conflict. It's a space of dissonance. And he feels, my parents do not trust me. My parents feel I'm incompetent. My parents are never satisfied with me. If they can't be the ones who have reared me, who else is going to believe in me? And why should others believe in me? Now, this is where the trigger of self-doubt comes in. And this is where the child starts losing sense of self, sense of confidence, sense of belief within his or her own self. It's very saddening, parents, that at times in our own working, in our own state of mind, in our own emotional flux, we are not able to understand the emotional changes that happen in our children. Comparisons, pressures, expectations, lack of understanding, a constant, trying to strike a balance between the demands that a child has and the resources that you have to accomplish. That constant negotiation, striking of balance, this may be difficult. It may take a toll on the child's mental health. And thus, sorry to say, if unresolved, we have high rates of suicide. Every day rates of suicides are increasing. We do not wish to say anywhere that depression will lead to suicide. It's not that. But suicidal ideations at times accompany depression. And if ideations are strong, they can definitely convert into attempts. So, as diligent parents, we have to understand the emotionality of the child. We have to see, we have to be sensitive to the changing moods of the child. At the same time, we need not try and penetrate into the life space of the child. I deliberately use the term penetrate because some parents, they would say, no, I am my child's friend. My child shares everything with me. You just try to penetrate into the life space of the child when the child does not want to share much with you. Forcible sharing should not be there. Of course, you should always encourage to your child to speak, talk, converse, get into a dialogue, but not forceful conversations. Also, here maybe you see some parents at times feel that I am very friendly to my child. I want to make a point here. You can be a friendly parent, but you cannot be a child's friend. It is going to be a challenge for you completely to step out of the shoes of a parent and step into the shoes of a friend. Such kind of role shift you may not be able to do. So yes, of course, you should be a friendly parent, but not try and be a complete friend, because you will not be able to be one, and then the child will have loss of trust. In the most difficult times, the child may share things with his friend and may not share it with you. It's okay, parents, do not get into that offense. It's absolutely fine if the child finds some kind of support in his or her friend. That's fine. At least the child has sought support. Gradually, that relationship can be built where you can get into a dialogue, where you can develop some kind of trust, some kind of confidentiality, some kind of acceptance. That is what the child all in all is looking for. That is what the child wishes. In most of the cases, the child fears, what if my parents get to know about it? Yes, of course, as parents, it may be very difficult for you to accept every act of the child. But in some cases, child is looking for acceptance. अगर आप एक बारी बच्चे का साथ देंगे, आप बच्चे के साथ खड़े होंगे, बच्चे को एक ट्रस्ट आता है कि हाँ, मेरे पेरेंट्स मेरे साथ हैं. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है बच्चे की गलत में उसका साथ देना. इसका मतलब सिर्फ ये है कि आप बच्चे को बताएं कि मैं आपके साथ हूँ, पर यहाँ पर आपकी गलती है. There is a way to present your argument to the child. There is a way to guide the child, to show way to the child. Otherwise, the child is going to just say that don't give me this unsolicited gyan. I do not want it. I have ample of gyan with me. And that is where the ego offense of the parents begins with the child. So I would just wish to tell you here, parents, that please be sensitive to the changing moods of the child. There are certain warning signs and symptoms. Please take care of them, be vigilant, offer support to your children, try and give them understanding, be available for them. Let them have their own space of thought, speech and expression also. Do not penetrate in their life, in their life spaces. Have your own life also. Not that the entire day you are just in fix about your children. Have your own life, have your own creativity time, have your own we time as a couple. Let them also breathe, and you also breathe. That's very important. If you don't do that, then you will get exhausted. And then your role, either as a parent or as a mother or as a daughter or as a wife, is somewhere going to get sacrificed. So we need to believe in our children. We need to, of course, accomplish the fact that once failed is not always failed. Once failed could also lead to success always. We have to lift up our children. We have to tell them, no, you are capable of everything. You can do it. I believe in you. And especially, this is my special call to mothers. If the mother says that I believe in you, my child, the child wins over everybody. That's the magical word. That's the magic wand that a mother can always spread onto the child. So believe in the child, faith in child, trust in child will make things better. And of course, your child may then be not with depression and be full of zeal, care, concern, sensitivity, energy, positivity, right? So, with this, I end here, my friends, and looking forward to hear more from you. You can always suggest whatever you want me to talk upon, and that's it. So, have a nice day and stay safe. COVID is increasing. We need to take care of our own selves, we need to take care of our significant others, and with our physical health, we need to appreciate, appraise our mental health equally. So, with this, I say a bye to you and thank you for being with me. Namaskar.